Hey y'all, what's going on? It's Poetry. I haven't been on the channel in a while, and I was supposed to come back and do some readings, but I have to be honest with you, I have not been feeling my cards. I have not been feeling drawn to them. I have not been feeling like connected to the messages that they've been showing. So I figured I need a new deck. That's basically what it is. It's something about the decks that I have. It's not connecting with me. So I am going to do unboxing and first impressions of this new deck. This deck came out based off of what I'm seeing about 8 months ago. So there's a few videos that's already out there with these on it. Y'all know I don't just do basic flip throughs. I actually give my impressions of the cards. And that's what we're going to do today. This is The Good Fortune Tarot by Barbara Moore, illustrated by Jessica Rue. When I saw in my search for trying to find new decks, this is the only one that drew my eye, and the fact that it's called Good Fortune also drew it, because I've been having a lot of readings that have been for me, or general pick a card readings that I have selected, that keep telling me that I am due for a financial breakthrough, a financial windfall, and that I should have some good fortune coming to me financially. So I was like, well, this sounds like the right deck. It's one of those little magnetic snap boxes that I love. I love the care that Barbara Moore puts into her products. I love the image of the Justice card on the front. She's the bad mama jamma. Okay, so like I said, this is not your basic flip through. So if you don't like people talking, I'm the wrong person, because I likes to run my doggone mouth. Let me get my computer together, because I want to be able to place my cards on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I got. It says, your cards don't do anyone any good closed away in their box, even if they are wrapped in silk. That's a message to me, because I got all these decks that I ain't been reading, and they not doing nobody any good in the box. Even the ones I got put into my pretty little silk bags. I got one right here. My pretty little silk bags. Yes, they not doing any good. So I got a deck that's gonna help me do some good, hopefully. We got our little guidebook that I normally don't read. Every once in a while I may break through. The guidebook is gilded. I just noticed that the guidebook is gilded. This is a very crisp book with crisp illustrations. The pages are sticking together. This book is so new. Yes, okay. And then we have the deck itself. Now, it's not gilded. Why is the book gilded in the cards art? That sucks. This is the inside of the book. Has a lot to do with bees. Okay, the illustrations on the back. Yada yada this, yada yada that. I paid $23 for this book. For this deck. Llewellyn.com has them for sale. You can get them on Amazon on sale for $28, or you can go to stores like Barnes and Noble and get them for $32.99. Okay, I've only seen 2 videos on these cards, and I haven't really paid attention to a lot of detail. So let's see what we can do. I'm gonna try to keep this video under 30 minutes, but y'all, you know how I am. These have a different texture. These are a little texturized. The cardstock is kind of flimsy. If you have the Everyday Witch Tarot cards, they kind of feel like them, but thinner. Okay, so off the bat, I noticed that this is a deck full of inclusion, a DEI deck. I'm seeing different colors of individuals. You can tell by the back. I'm seeing different ethnicities. I'm seeing different body sizes. There's men and women. There's all women, all men. Unisex is probably all that's going on in this deck. It may be some disabled persons. I've noticed that a lot of decks are lately including a disabled person of some sort. Never see a blind man. Then that would be so cool, because we always see the wheelchair. I'll see the wheelchair usually with a chariot, or I see the wheelchair, or I see somebody on crutches with the 9 of Wands. If the Fool was a blind man, it would still very much be significant of what the Fool stands for. Somebody taking a risk, they just walking. This Fool right here, I love it. He has a bee captured in his bag. It's glowing. He's walking on eggshells. I don't want me to be the focus. I want the card to be the focus. Is that better? Focus. Dang it, focus the card, not me. Focus on the card. Okay, so there we go. That's the Fool. Then we got this Magician. He's tossing up the solar system. See, there's Saturn, the Sun, there's Earth. That's unusual. I like that too. He's tossing the solar system. He has a bag of tricks down there on the floor there. There's different things on the table. He has the coins, he has the cups, he has the wands, and the sword, all on the table there. He has the tarot decks. He also has the three-quart Molly. The dice, the lucky dice. What's the game? It's not three-quart Molly, because three-quart Molly is just with cards. But when you have the little ball in the cups and you could spin the cup around and figure out where it's at, he has that. Yeah, okay. So here is the High Priestess. She's a bald head goddess. Funky bald head sister. My friend has a poem called Funky Bald Head Sister. The High Priestess. Are these cards out of order? Oh no, they're in order. She doesn't have, it's not tomatoes or apples back there. It looks like those are pomegranates that's back there. She still has a Torah. She's very regal. Okay. Then the Empress is laid back like a fat cat sitting on a hat. She's next to her honeybee hive, a bunch of roses behind her. There is a field plentiful with wheat that's back there. She has her shield as well, because she's still a protector and a nurturer as well. Yeah. Then the Emperor, he's kind of like a debonair dude. He has a crown, but I see him as more of a lord. The lord of the castle. He has this raven there. He has the sword, his shield. Man without no socks really bugs me. The Hierophant is a card that I just told you I don't like in any deck. But there's the spiritual leader there. The two students of good faith and fortune. There's one dead tree, one alive tree. I've never noticed that on any other Hierophant cards. One hand and one down. That's usually what the Magician is doing, to show the below and above. But this is the Hierophant doing in this card. The Lovers. Do you notice the Lovers? The guy has the heart, the Cupid, the arrow. Either he's been hit by Cupid's arrow. Yeah, he's been hit by Cupid's arrow, because the arrow is no longer in the cherub's, hands. Yeah, got that love connection going on. So here's the Chariot here. We got one kind of flirtatious Sphinx there. There's a fish in the middle. He doesn't look like he's happy about his adventures though. Okay. Then we got the Strength card. It looks like she's trying to heal the lion's heart. Okay. The Hermit is out like he's sneaking out. He has to cross bridges, that seem to be a bit risque. He's only guided by his light that is shining brightly, and then his hawk that's there with him. The Wheel of Fortune, we have like the bunnies coming around, and they're all bunnies. Usually they're different animals. The top one has a crown on its head. Then there's flying fishes, all fish. So yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Then here's that badass Justice that I was just talking about. She has her sword, so she's full of knowledge. She seems like she's balancing the scales on her knee. So, there's a little sleight of hand going on here in this card. Okay, because she has the little squirrel that's inside this side, which should make that balance the scale tip, but she's holding it up so it won't tip in its favor. Yeah, there's a little sleight of hand going in there, Miss Lady. Okay. The Hanged Man. Is he having a light bulb moment? He has a heart that is willing to be open. He's willing to give it, because I've never seen the Hanged Man with a heart with the keyhole in it. Somebody just has to come there, and maybe whoever has the key to his heart can help him down. Oh, the little mousey on his leg has the key, or the squirrel. Is that a squirrel or a mouse? That look like a mouse. He's holding the key. Is there a lock? Yeah, the only lock I see is the one that's in his heart. All right. Now, I noticed this when I was watching on other videos. The Death card does not have any words. I wonder if they realize that. I watched this on another channel. This is the only card that does not have any words. So unless you know the numbers of the Majora, you don't know that this is the Death card. Well, I mean, you could tell, but there's a dancing skeleton there, and the Death seems to be happy. The man and the woman are both deceased, and it seems like the devil is dancing on his grave, or the skeleton is dancing on their grave. He's just, like, woohoo. All right. Then we have the Temperance card. This is another card that I just really can't get with. Normally she's pouring water into the pond, but she has 1 foot in the pond, 1 foot on the ground. And she kind of has like perfect balance even doing so. The Devil card. They are both rooted. You see their feet? They're both rooted into whatever the devil is selling them. They are hook, line, and sinker sold in on whatever he's telling to them. The Tower moment. There's somebody falling off the tower. The top of the tower is being struck by lightning. There's someone at the bottom here that seems to be getting away, but she's not in danger. She's only in danger of this person falling on top of her. She could, get her butt out the way. Oh, did I misinterpret the Temperance card or how it's supposed to used to look? Maybe the Star card is the one that they pouring into the pond. And usually the Star card is naked, but thank God she's not. She's praying to the stars. She has a lot of hope, a lot of dreams, unfulfilled dreams that she wants to come true, a lot of wishes, she's trying to manifest. Then we have the Moon card. I always thought that the dogs and the wolf were trying to, this one wants to be the wolf, this one wants to live a more domesticated life. And then there's a lobster. I never understood that. And then there's the moon in the is that the crescent moon phase? Yeah. And the two towers, they're not different colors though. The sun card does not have a rider. It's usually a creepy looking baby on it. The sun card has no rider. But the sunflowers are blooming. The sun has a face and smiling. Judgment card. He got 2 feet into the grave. And it's judgment day. It's time for him to decide where he going. Is he going high or is he going low? It's time to make a decision. You know. The world card looks very similar to Marco. Not Marco. Shiro Machetes in the Gilded Tarot. This what this very reminds me of. Although there are different animals again that are adorning the world card. She's a dancer. And there's like, I keep seeing those little glowing things, glowing eggs. We did, like I said, we did have an egg on the food card that's been cracked and it is glowing on the inside. So eggs are also a big thing here. All right, so then we go, I'm just going to flip through these. The Ace of Wands is a bunch of bees and our wands are trees. Two of Wands, all the times there's a couplet. There's one dead and one alive variation of the card here. Three of Wands. In this particular one, it looks like she's not going on a journey. It looks like they left without her. That's what it looks to me. Okay. Four of Wands, they're going off to get married, commitment, a bond, fellowship, running away with one another. Five of Wands, I've always thought of this as an internal fight with yourself. But yeah, they're so confused. They're blind. They're, you know, they don't know what the hell they're fighting about. Six of Wands, the victory card. Seven of Wands. Danger. Watch yourself. Get on the floor. The Eight of Wands. Which way is this traveling? I can't tell which way these wands are traveling, if they're trying to go towards the ground or they're being shot into the sky. I guess that's left to interpretation. Nine of Wands. A lot of different animals on the branches. Ten of Wands. Carrying that burden, that heavy load. But he's doing things. I've said this in a lot of my readings. Sometimes the Ten of Wands is a good thing for people because a lot of people work great under pressure. And it looks like he's carrying that heavy burden in order to build himself a home. That's what it looks like. There's a beehive next to the home, but still. All right, then we got the Page. The Knight. The Queen. And the King. Like I said, I'm trying not to make this video too long, but it just may be. You never know. All right. Ace of Cups. Why does the water look like dreadlocks? Or locks? The fish is not in the bowl. It's under, carrying it. That's the bit different. I love that their boat is a moon. I love their boat is a moon. And that they're two gentlemen. I love that too. The Three of Cups. See, I told you we got a thick sister right there, girl. Go ahead on. Having the time of their life. Despair. Having too much of something. Still wanting more. This is definitely sadness, grief, loss. Time has stopped. Where's the other cups? 1, 2, 3. I see 3 cups. It should be 5 of cups. Oh, the other two are up here inside the clock. Okay. Six of Cups. Decisions. I like that it's sit outside under the moonlight and let the moon guide your decisions. The Eight of Cups. They're leaving behind, following that star. Nine of Cups. Well, they're getting everything they want. Okay? They're almost fulfilled. When they get to this Ten of Cups, that's the true fulfillment. Family, happiness, joy. Tree house is built. Do you see that? You don't see the beehive anymore either. They little blended family. All right, the Page. Knight. Queen. She's spilling some tea, honey. King. All right, now we go to the Ace of Swords. Duel of Swords. Three. Cuatro. Cinco. Seis. Oh wow, this is an interesting one. Instead of him like in a boat, he's like trying to escape by walking on the swords. But there doesn't look like there's a destination at the end that he can reach once he gets to that last sword. He's just going to be stuck out there. Somewhere out there. The Seven of Swords. This is the Thief, right? Where she get the rest of the swords tucked? In the umbrella themselves, y'all. Then got away with murder. Eight of Swords. This is the first time I felt like somebody is actually trapped. They could cut themselves by trying to escape. It doesn't look like it's an easy way out for this person, like normally in the Eight of Swords it is. Nine of Swords. Nightmares. Ugh, can't sleep. Got a headache, migraines. Game of Thrones type shit going on. They done killed this person. That's Ten of Swords right there. I always say the Ten of Swords is the true death card. All the royals are getting taken the hell out. And they've been there a long doggone time. You see all them vines that's around the doggone swords? Nobody's found them. Page. The knight is on that riding. Queen. This queen is a little bit more elderly than the others. King. King look like he forgot to get dressed. He just so lackadaisical. He's like that the emperor, and he just became the king. All right, last suit, the Pentacles. The Pentacles. Finna plant that seed so things can grow. This also reminds me of a Ciro Marchetti design. Usually it's a juggler. They work hard for the money. Four of Pentacles. Did I finish my Spanish? Cinco. Seis. They have that scale too. Is he steady giving her more and more for her heart? He's paying for her heart. He's buying her love and affection. That's a good way to interpret that card. Siete. 8. 9. 9. 10. Happy times are here again. Let's sing a song of cheer again. I think this is the only one that's facing this way. I think he's the only one facing to the left out of all my knights. You know what? She look like the twin of the last one. She's surrounded by a whole lot of shrooms. I'm just saying. And this king sitting there in the field. What up, though? Just basically, you know, after the bunny planted the first one, planted the seed. Now he's got plenty, bountiful fields behind him. All right, y'all. That is the Good Fortune Tarot. I like this deck. I think it's cute. I think I'm going to have fun with it. I'm going to do some readings with this deck. I think I'm connected. I'm vibing with it. You know, all that good stuff. So I will see y'all whenever I post a video and a reading for you guys. Thank you. Peace.